If you don't feel confident with your punches or you're still getting hit, probably it's not about your speed or power, it's about your boxing stance. In this video, I'm gonna break down 4 the most effective boxing stances. I'm gonna speak about pros and cons of them, and we will choose together one of the best boxing stance for you, whether you're a complete beginner or you're already long time in the game. My name is Pavel Trusov. I'm kickboxer, kickboxing coach, and Guinness Book Record holder. I've helped already hundreds of people to transform from the complete zero to the high level around the world. Let me share with you secrets behind the boxing stances. I'll help you to choose yours one, and that's gonna be a secret component how you can dominate versus different opponents. Without precise knowledge with the boxing stance and understanding how to use this one with the defense and attack, you have no chance versus others. Let me to show you 4 different type of stances and help you to choose best one for you. First one, hands down style. You might see a lot of fighters like Roy Jones or Prince who start from here. That's the wide stance with the hands down position. Chin here goes down, and from here, using different unusual angles, they punch and they're becoming dangerous. This style is Legend 1 and basically available only for fighters of higher level. Let's speak first about pros of this style. You can see I'm fully relaxed here. My arms are fully relaxed. It helps me to be extremely quick, to make all attacks unpredictable for my opponent because my hands here. I'm not starting from the classic stance. I can start from here, I can start from there. For opponent gonna be so hard to read me from here. It makes this style more efficient. It also harder for opponent to read my timing. It's gonna be more unstable. It also helps me to save more stamina of my shoulders because they're always relaxed. But what about cons of this style? You can imagine if I'm always here with my hands down, I could get attacked by my opponent so easy. It's absolutely inefficient for people low level. If my reaction is not too good, I could take a lot of shots to my face or my stomach. Even here, I could move my head very a lot, but my stomach still in the same moment. If you're not gonna attach this with a lot of footwork and fins, wow, you're gonna miss a lot. How to beat this style if you really meet opponent like that? Guys, I recommend you to use not one shot, not a single one, but go to them with the hands up and start to push them with the hard and quick combos. They will not be able to predict it and you will kill the opportunity to do this for a lot of times. So be smart, attack them, cut their angles and throw punches also with the different levels. Mix down and up a lot of times and beat them. Style number 2 is the Peekaboo style, one of the most common in the world, one of the most aggressive. If you have the Ram style, if you're strong and short in the same time, inside fighter, this one is gonna be perfect for you. You're moving your elbows close to your stomach, you're directing your chin also down low, you're covering with your arms here, closing your eyes, you're sitting on your legs, always using amortization, and you have to attach a lot of head movements like that. From here you can punch a lot and you have to be capable to use your strong legs with a lot of movements. A lot of pros of this style, actually, you're always here focused, not only physically but also mentally. You can every time generate power with the entire body, especially with the powerful rotations, switches and shifts. It helps you to generate more power. You can protect yourself very easy by using all these movements because you're always generating your legs in the every movement. You could easily also come closer to your opponent because from this guard, easier to do a lot of movements like that. Cons of this style, of course, they also exist. Guys, this style is not for everyone. If you're a tall guy, you will absolutely mess with this style. Also, here is the one thing, you cannot be extremely quick. You can be very strong, but in the same time, when we're comparing this style and another type of the guard, very light one, definitely this type of the guy gonna be faster than you. This style is not for everyone, only for people who can know how to use their legs, who are not scared to go forward on the close distance, for whom this close distance is more common. That's what I'm telling to you. So if you're using this guard, you have to don't be afraid to go super close to opponent and punch him with a lot of shots. Style number 3 is the Philly shell. This style is very common and takes a lot of attention throughout the world with the boxers of the all levels. Guys, you're standing here in the guard, is quite high guard. You're moving one of your lead hand here, you're covering with your elbow, your stomach, with your fist stomach too. Another arm you're moving here, and this shoulder you're moving close to the face. From here, you have to move in the ring. You can use this style for the defense and for the attack. And also, you cannot think only about these technical components, but also this style has to be attached with a good boxing IQ. Pros of Philly shelf, oh, there are a lot of them. I'd like to mention here few common ones. From here, it's so easy to protect yourself because hands position is very common for the different types of the blocks and parries. Also, from here is very good vision. I can see everything. When we comparing this style with the Peekaboo, from here I'm more protected and sometimes hard to see through gloves. But here I properly see what's going on. My vision is so clean. Then another thing, I'm still still here super flexible with the all moves and attacks. From here, I could easily generate great jabs and my opponent will not see them. It's a big difference when you start your jab here and from here. From here, it's so hard to see. You have no idea what I'm gonna punch. Uppercut, jab, or I can combine both. So, a lot of pros of this style, by the way. Guys, before we start to talk about weaknesses of this style, please drop here the like. I'm so pleased to share with you information and teach you. This is my real inclination, but I so much appreciate to see here you like. We go next. With such a great pros, still cons of this style are quite maybe you will not like to choose this style. First one, this style is not good still for beginners because for you to understand biomechanics and know how to use this style, you already have to be after 2-3 years of the boxing. Next thing, imagine from this style you can do a lot of defense movements and like a quick attacks, but in the same time from here to throw some KO powerful shots, almost impossible. You can damage, you can win by points, but in the same time to you KO your opponent from here or give him the real power, not a big chance. And last one, I'd say probably from here you can miss a lot of fast jabs because still you have to provide the defense using your shoulder because your left hand goes down. You have to be able to do this a lot of times and quick if you are not experienced enough, if your shoulder is not prepared to do this a lot of times, guys, you might miss fast jabs of your opponent. So choose style smart. Style number 4, last style of today, traditional high guard. Guys, this one is the most common. In the vast majority of boxing schools, you'll find this one. Coaches start to explain you from the zero exactly this type of the stance. When your left hand goes here on the lead position, you're always putting the right hand here on the chin, on the ribs. You're keeping the legs not too wide, not too narrow, that you're capable always to move very soft. Your heels go up, you're always lifting them, and from here you start easily to punch with the way forward, to punch with the way back, to change angles. A lot of also pros and cons of this style. Let's talk about them. Guys, a lot of pros of this style. I use this high guard very a lot of time. From here I can so easy to go to the attack. I can easily change angles if I want. I can always switch directions. I can easily go to the face, stomach, face again, and then easily go to the hands. From here easily I can switch stance from the left guard to the right hand guard, punch from here. It's always super quick. I know how to protect myself from this guard because I can use my left hand a lot for the parry and immediate answer. I know how from here to punch with the way back and switch angle. So this style gives you flexibility and also mobility on your feet. Use this one if you're not confident in the previous ones. This one is good for the 90% of the people. Let's speak about weaknesses, about cons of this style. It's still more predictable than Filishev, than a lot of different guards. From here, still for people, easier to read your attack, easier to read where they could attack you. So you have to know, yeah, it may be easier for you to punch, but second part of the coin, maybe your opponent will easily read you and attack you. The thing number 2, it's maybe not too creative as the previous styles. Yeah, it's about reading of you again, but creativity gives you bigger room for the different attacks, for a lot of different movements. In the different style, you can use such an interesting thing. In this style, it's more like a lineage movement, so like a forward, yeah, you can go to the side, but then again going forward. Different styles are more flexible, helps you with the different angles. Yeah, that's about creativity and arsenal of the different punches and defense movements that you can provide. Guys, and finally, I'd like to tell you something. The boxing stance identifies you as a fighter. It gives you your real image. It makes you to win or lose. For me, that's a small advice. I try to switch my stances, depends against of who I'm gonna fight right now. If I start to fight against of the really tall guy, I maybe will go to the peekaboo style, will move my hands here. If I gotta go versus the guy of my height, I'll go to the high guard where I feel comfortable myself. You understand what I'm saying? And here I'd like to tell you, guys, if you'd like to learn more, if you'd like you to build technique from the complete zero to the high level, check here the link below. That's my course, what I built with my heart and more than 20 years of the experience. Click the link and learn. Drop here the like, subscribe my channel, and let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see from me on the next week.